Mic testing 1 2. Greetings to every single one of you guys that has joined us on tonight's first lesson, conducted by myself, Dr. Martin. This is a sound check. Please let me know if you are here and if you can hear me. If you can hear me, please drop a comment. Let me know down in the comment section if you can hear me, so I can know that you can hear me and that I can proceed to go on further with today's lesson. And also, please do me a favor, do share this link with your friends that are interested in trading, your friends that have been, interested in trading as you have. So please do share the link. And if you are here and you can hear me, please do drop a comment down below so I can hear. Is the sound fine? Is the sound fine on your end? Please do let me know. Okay, I see. Ostazen says yes, it's okay. Please do drop a comment down below. Let me know if you can hear me properly. Yes, I can see. Okay, that's beautiful. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. Okay, so welcome once again to this official first lesson that you're having with myself, Dr. Martin. So we have got our disclaimer over here, so you can go through that as you are inviting your friends to come and join us. So please do share the link to your friends. If you are a part of any WhatsApp groups, please do me a favor, do share this link because we are going to have a great time today. So do share the link. I see people are coming in, and I see these beautiful comments are coming in as well. These beautiful comments coming in as well. So just to maybe go over the disclaimer once again, this is the disclaimer that we do have. Do read it up as you share the link. Do read it up as you share the link again. And then again, we have got these amazing bonuses for participants. We have got 100% bonus for people who are obviously attending the lessons and who use the promo code that I will share by the end of the lesson to double their first time deposits to maximize their potential profits. Um, you know, and there will be a certificate of attendance that will be given to you on every single lesson. And we have got a trader's guidebook which comes in PDF format as well. So do ensure that you do stay with us to the end of today's webinar. So now that we are over that, so I don't, this is a brief introduction of myself. But before I introduce myself, I'd really like to know who you are and where you're from. So please do drop a comment down below. Do let me know where you are from. Let me know who you are. Let me know how you heard about us, so that I can give you a proper introduction of myself before I start with today's lesson. If you are from Joburg, if you're from South Africa, if you're from KwaZulu Natal, if you're from the Eastern Cape, if you're not from South Africa at all, let me know in the comment section there so I can know that they are beautiful people who are hungry and thirsty to learn from me today. So do drop a comment down below. Let me know where you are from. So I will be reading up your names. I see we have people coming in over there. So on the chat section, please do drop your name and your city where you come from so we can properly welcome you onto today's session. Before I introduce myself, I'd like to really know who is on here and where you're from. Please don't be shy. Do drop a comment. Do drop a comment. I would really love to know where you're from. That would really be exciting to know where you're from. So I see Spa from PTA Hatfield. Man, that's beautiful to have you. That's beautiful to have you. Joburg, head about OctaFX from the Financial Bunny. That's beautiful, Lee. That is so interesting and amazing. Happy to have you from Joburg. Who else is on here? Let us know where you're from. Let us know where you're from so we can know who we have on here. And it's beautiful to know that we have people who are interested in growing. So this is Khan, Asia, OctaFX Forex trader. Nice meeting you, Khan, from Asia. Wow, that's beautiful, man. Ostasian from South Africa in George. Oh, George is in the Eastern Cape, if I'm not mistaken. Thank you so much for joining. This is Petrus Swart from Sasolburg. Nice meeting you, man. Heard about OctaFX from your Instagram story. Thank you so much, man. Beautiful. This is Silinde Lwemakakula, Sleeve from Swaziland. Nice seeing you here. Thank you so much. So, guys, this is Dr. Martin. So, my name is Dr. Martin. I go by the name of Dr. Martin. I am a professional Forex trader, and I've got 7+ years of experience in the financial markets. And I am a trading coach and an analyst as well. And I specialize in market structure and trend trading, and I teach traders how to manage their money and find their trading style. I have been able to train a community of over 5,000 individuals online, and in person I think I've trained over 4,000 people. So I think I'm close to 10,000 people that I have trained that have been successful in the Forex markets. So we do have quite a large amount of people that we've trained and have been able to succeed in their trading and find their feet in the niche of trading. So I am excited today to be sharing with you my expertise and what I do know in the financial market. So today is basically an introduction onto the 4 episodes that I will be hosting with you guys. And on today's first series, what we are focusing on is what's on this content page. So I will be giving you a brief introduction into what Forex is and what is trading in the markets and who a broker is and what a trading platform is and what currency pairs are and how bid and ask prices work and how spreads work, how lot sizes work, how pips and points work, and how to create a demo account with OctaFX. And I do feel as if these are important points if you do want to become a successful trader, because what I have noticed in the past couple of years of teaching and training individuals on how to trade, I've noticed that people sort of skip these basic points with attempts to become profitable. But the journey and the way to profitability starts exactly right here where we are today. So if you cannot understand what I'm about to tell you today, it is quite impossible that you can reach that stage of being successful and profitable in your trading career. So please do grab your notebooks and everything that you will need to basically try and understand and grasp everything that I am attempting to share with you today. So do brace yourself and listen to everything that I have to say, because there will be questions that I do ask by the end of the session, and I hope you guys will be able to remember every single thing in depth and in detail. So now, what is Forex? So the word Forex is now a globally renowned term. A lot of people say they are Forex or FX traders, and people don't often realize that the word Forex is short for foreign exchange market. So this is obviously like a short or a slang for the full word, which is the foreign exchange markets. Now, this is the largest financial market in the world, and this market has a liquidity of $7.5 trillion every single day that circulates in it. So this makes it now the largest financial market in the world. Okay, now the Forex market is a global decentralized market, right, where the world's currencies change hands. So this is where now the world's currencies exchange hands, which is why now we've got such a huge liquidity happening on a day-to-day basis. So exchange rates change in seconds, literally. Even as you are on the charts, you're able to see that in real time. So the market is constantly fluctuating, mainly because of the liquidity that's induced into the markets every single day. Now, someone may ask, okay, now that you're saying that, these exchange rates change in seconds and currencies exchange hands in this market and whatever, what is really traded in this market? So I've got a couple of examples over here that you can obviously look at. Now, there are currencies that are being traded in this market, which include the euro, the pound, the dollar, the Japanese yen, the Swiss franc, and all other major currencies and minor currencies in the markets, right? So every currency that exists in the world is traded in this market. Now, we've also got commodities such as gold, silver, and oil as well that are also traded in this market. Not only that, but we've also got cryptocurrency as well that is traded in this market, and that includes Bitcoin, Ethereum, and we've also got other coins as well that have recently been discovered that also are being traded in this market, and all those contribute to the liquidity that fluctuates on a day-to-day basis in the market. Right now that we've understood what the forex market is, we also need to understand what a forex broker is, because as soon as we understand what the forex market is, then we need to understand what the forex broker is. Now the forex broker is the link between a trader and the network of banks that have access to the liquidity that is in the forex markets, right? So as I did say that there's trillions of dollars in the markets. Now you must understand that there's banks that are, that are a network that have access into that liquidity, and there's traders that also want to now come and find themselves in that same pool of liquidity of funds. Now the brokers are now the link or the bridge that links us with the major banks that are in the market to help us access the liquidity that is in the market, right? So this is what I have here on the screen. A forex broker gives you the access to foreign exchange trading and provides support functions for you, right? So right now in this case we are recommending OctaFX, and OctaFX helps us with low spreads, with high trade execution speed, because you do need that as you are trading. And we've got no deposit or withdrawal fees, and there are local transfers, and there's promos and bonuses that can help you also get access into this major liquidity that runs and flows into the markets every single day. Now we've got a graph here that shows us what the financial market is. So we've got the financial markets there, and the participants, right? So we've got the government, we've got the central banks, we've got the banks, we've got corporations, we've got institutional traders, retail traders, brokers, and market makers. Now the broker helps you now link all of these and helps you be able to execute trades, and you become a part of this circulation of the funds that circulate on a day-to-day basis in the markets, and the brokers help you to now be able to come and trade with the markets, right? So now that we have understood that, I'm gonna show you now an easy step onto opening like an account. So you need to now open an account where you can practice what we have just actually spoken about. So I will be going to the website. In particular, we're going to the OctaFX website. So on the OctaFX website, what we do have here, we've got so if you click there, you will see that we've got FX trading, and there's deposits and withdrawals, payment options, negative balance protection. We've got fund security, we've got account types, we've got Islamic accounts, demo accounts, spreads and condition, trading advantages, and all of the other options that are on there. But for this particular example, what I want us to focus on here is particularly the demo account option. So if you click on that demo account option, what's going to come up on your screen is this. So now the demo account option helps you be able to practice before you can use real funds to trade in the markets. As I did say, you cannot afford to risk your real funds, or rather risk money you aren't willing to lose, or rather you cannot even afford to trade in the markets if you don't have sufficient information and knowledge to trade, which is why we're hosting these sessions, to give you information to trade. And the best way to practice the things that we have taught you is by opening a demo account. So as soon as you click open a demo account, you will be taken onto this page over here. So open a demo account. So you will obviously fill in your details. So if you click open a demo account, on this section you will be required to enter your details and whatever, and right after that you can come onto this page and you will see that you have successfully opened your demo account. So once you've done that, they will give you your account number, you'll get your server that you're going to log into, and then you're going to get your password to log in directly in your email. So your email address will actually receive the login password that you will need to use for you to access your demo account. Now that we have actually gotten to this step, now we need to now understand. So as soon as you open your demo account, then this helps you be able to then now have an account that you can obviously use to implement what you have learned and to implement what you have actually discovered on these lives, and even on the information that you would have gotten even from external sources. So as soon as you do that, then you can obviously now start trading. Now this is the app that we trade with, right? So we trade trade with MetaTrader 4, and the reason why we trade with MetaTrader 4, this is because this is the one app that helps us trade these instruments that I've just spoken about, and this is the world's most used platform, which can also be found on the OctaFX trading platform as well, on the OctaFX website. So you can go on there, download the MT4 app. So I can also take you through that as well. So if you go back to the OctaFX website, you go to trading platforms, and then you can click directly on these platforms. So on at the top there, you can see we've got MetaTrader 4, and we've got the web platform, we've got the Android platform, which means you can decide to either trade online directly on the OctaFX website, and secondly, you can decide to obviously download for your Android phone if you are using an Android, and if you're on Windows as well, you can obviously download that. And Mac OS, this is obviously for MacBook users, which is obviously in my case a Mac user, so you can click on that. So as soon as you click on that, you click there, then it's going to start downloading. But in my case, I've already downloaded my MT4. So in this particular case, you're going to click download, and then as soon as you click download, then it's going to give you options to obviously install it into your Mac. And as soon as you install it into your Mac, then you can obviously move on to doing the following the steps that would be given to you, right? So now as soon as you're done with that, now you come onto your MetaTrader. So let me demonstrate this for you, right? So you come onto your MetaTrader. As you can see, I'm already logged in to my OctaFX demo account for the sake of this particular lesson. So if you're not logged in as of yet, you can go to file. So let's go to file, and you can go to open an account. So as soon as you click open an account, then you can obviously search OctaFX demo, and then you click there, and then you go to next. And as soon as you go to next, then you click existing trade account, then you fill in the details that would have been sent to you on your email. Remember when I went through the previous slide with you guys, I said to you, the minute you open your demo account, they will give you your logins that you can use to now log into your MetaTrader. And as soon as you log into your MetaTrader, you use the exact details that have been given to you, the login ID that would have been given to you, and the password as well that would have been sent directly to your email. And ensure that you log into the correct server, because I mean, you can see that we've got quite a lot of servers. We've got OctaFX demo and OctaFX demo 2, and then these are the real servers that you're gonna log into as soon as you open your real account, right? So just make sure that you're on the right server and that you put in the correct details that would have been sent to you via email. Now that you have logged into this into your demo account, right, what you want to do now is that you want to look at the pairs on the side. As you did see on the previous slides, I did say that we've got pairs that are traded in the markets, and right now we've got the Euro USD, right? So it's the Euro USD. So this is one of the major pairs that are traded in the world. So we've got different time frames as well at the top. So let me just take you through the interface of this MetaTrader app, right? So at the top over there, we've got file. So if you click on file, this is where you'll see everything that you need. So you've got new charts over there, you've got open, offline, open, deleted, and whatever. So you've got different profiles, so you can save profiles over here, and then you can close the app just by that. You can save your templates as well. You can open data folder if you want to add on any expert advices that you may need to use, or any indicators that you may need to use. And obviously these are the options to log in to your trading account as well. And then from there you've got view. So if you click on view, you'll see that it gives you languages, and in my case, obviously English is the language that we're using, and I'm assuming everyone on here uses English as well. And then we've got toolbars over here. You just need to make sure that it's standard and it's on charts, lines, studies, time frames, and whatever, and you can also customize it over there. And then you've got the status bar, you've got the charts bar, you've got symbols there, you've got the market watch. So market watch is exactly what we do have over here. And then if you click on data window, you will see that you're gonna have this data window coming up as well, right? So in our case, we don't really need that. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna go back there. So we definitely do need this market watch window, and you will also be able to add your navigator as well. So navigator can also come on there. This is where you actually open your accounts and whatever on that data window. But also I'm gonna remove it just to keep our charts very neat. And then again, you can click on terminal as well. So terminal is what you see at the bottom there, and obviously strategy tester, I don't really use that. And you can click on full screen as well to maybe have your charts on full screen mode and whatever, which in this case we do have a full screen view. And then you can click on insert, so you can insert indicators here, insert lines here, insert channels, insert grain and Fibonacci, shapes, arrows, and all the other tools that you need. And these are the charts, the kind of charts that you obviously can sort of like need to use over there. So let's maybe go back to our standard view. Okay, yeah. And then here you've got all the tools you need, and then you've got this window option over there, and then you've got that help window as well. So now if you need any pair to be added onto your chart, right? So if you need any pair to be added onto your chart over here, what you can do is you can come to the end of the last pair that you have. So if this is the last pair, you can double click at the bottom. So if you double click over there, you're able to then add a pair manually. So you can just type in whatever pair you want to add manually. So in this case, I'll type in XAU USD, and then I'll just press enter. And then if I want to open a new window, I will just right click. I'll just right click and say new chart. So chart window, so that will be chart window. So then I'm gonna have a new window specifically for that gold chart that I did open right now. So this is exactly how it's gonna look like. So if you see that, okay, your chart looks a bit different from how maybe the previous chart looked like, you can sort of like come onto this window, this Euro USD window that we did open at earlier on, and just double click there or right click and go to template. Ensure that you save this as a new template, right? So you can save this as a new template. Let's maybe say this is OctaFX clean, right? So let's say OctaFX clean. So this is a new chart window that we've actually created. So OctaFX clean. So from here, we can then go onto that gold chart that we did open. And then from here, what we can then do is we obviously right click again, and then we go to template, and then we click on OctaFX clean, and then exactly what we do have on the other window comes on this window automatically. So this is how MetaTrader works, and I do think that this is a very reliable app to use, especially if you do have a broker that gives you very smooth trading conditions such as OctaFX. So you do want to consider that as well. So do let me know if you guys are hearing me. Please do drop a comment down below. Let me know if you're still with me, if I'm going too fast, or if you guys are understanding. Please do let me know. Please do let me know. Please do let me know. I am going through the comments right now. Please do let me know if we are still together or if I'm going rather fast. So I'm just going to take a moment to read the comments. So drop a comment down below. Let me know if we're still together. If you do have any questions so far, just drop them and we will attend to them even at the end of the webinar. So do drop your comments down below. Let me know if you're still here. I see someone saying, I'm from Joburg, Londe, Gama, Shabela. Happy to have you here. And Jody Musala from Free State, happy to have you here. So please do drop a comment down below. Let me know if you're still following. If I'm going too fast, let me know so that I know that we are on the same page and we are moving at the proper pace. So please do drop a comment down below, and I will be waiting for your comments. I'm still reading up your comments, so please do drop a comment down below. drop a comment down below. Yes, I'm seeing those comments. I'm seeing those comments. Please do drop them over there. Um, and I will continue. Please let me know if I'm too fast or you guys are comfortable, you guys are following, and you guys are enjoying this session. Let me see. So okay. Beautiful, beautiful. Let's move on then. Let's move on. So that's practically how you do things. So now, if you do want to execute trades, obviously I did say if you don't have a pair, that's how you add it. And right after adding it, you obviously have at the top left over there what we call your lot sizes. So lot sizes obviously differ according to so these are contract sizes. So this is what you'll be using to measure out the amount in risk when you are trading. So if you're still starting out, I would obviously advise that you keep it as low as a 0.01, because then this helps you take things at a very proper pace and you're not rushing to make quick money, because it doesn't mean that if you're closing big contracts, and you understand what you're doing. You need to understand that you are learning, and you must be very patient with yourself, and don't rush the process. Don't rush into making fast money, because you're not gonna be any efficient and any profitable. So that is how this app works, and that is exactly how we would look at that. So if you do want to take a trade, you just press either sell or buy, depending on what your technicals are saying and what you have actually analyzed in the markets. And then from there, you can then be able to see your running profits right at the bottom, and you will be able to see your profit or loss over there, and this is your balance at the bottom as well. So that is what we do have on on the MetaTrader app. So now let's go back to our presentation. So I did cover how to download and activating your demo account as well. So now moving on swiftly, we do have major pairs that are traded. I did touch a little bit on that on the previous on the previous slide that I did have. I did touch a little bit on that when I did go through the MetaTrader app, and I did say that we've got major pairs that are traded in the market. So if you look at this index weightage that we do have over here, we've got 57.6% going directly to the euro, which obviously means that it holds a whole lot of strength in the markets. And now the euro is obviously now the highest weighing strength in this index, right? So if you look at the descriptions we do have on the side, we said that major currency pairs on the forex markets are the euro USD, the USD JPY, the GBP USD, the Swiss franc as well. And that's because they've got a large volume. That's why their spreads are smaller. So the larger the volume, the smaller the spread. So the major the currency is, the smaller the spread will be, right? And euro USD is the most heavily traded currency pair in the whole world. And this is good to obviously know, because this means that you're trading a currency pair that's traded by most people, which means that there's most volatility that's in that pair, and there's obviously most volume that's in that pair, and there's the tightest spread in that pair as well. So that's very, very essential to know as you are learning how to trade. And the list of the most traded currency pairs can be extended by the commodity currency pairs, such as USD CAD, the Aussie dollar, and the NZD USD. Okay. And then we've got, so currency pairs, right? So currency pair is the quotation of two different currencies. I need you to please take note of this. So when we speak about a currency pair, we speak about a quotation of two different currencies, with the value of one currency being quoted against the other, right? So types of currency pairs. So the base currency. So we've got the base and the quotes, which are the two different currency pairs that we do have. So the base currency would be the currency that comes first in a currency pair, right? It's known as the transaction currency. So if you've got a pair such as euro USD, euro would be your base and USD would be your quote, right? So the base is the one that comes first, and the quote is the one that comes second in a pair. So when we speak about a base currency, we speak about the currency that comes before the quote, and the quote comes after the base. So if we say USD JPY, so USD would be the base and JPY would be the quote. If we say NZD CAD. NZD would be the base and CAD would be the code. So this is really important to understand, right? So the bid price attached to a currency pair tells you the amount of the code currency you will need to buy one base currency. The base currency is always greater than the code currency. So this explains itself. So the first currency is always greater than the second currency in any pair. So this is important to also understand. Now this is an example, right? So we've got Euro USD, as I just said. This is the base currency and USD is the code currency, right? So we say the AUD JPY, AUD becomes the base and JPY becomes the codes, right? So if they say AUD JPY 83.55, then you know what price this is for. This is for the base, right? As we did say, the base always has the bigger price, right? So these are the abbreviations of the pairs that we do have. So when we speak about the euro, right, we speak about the euro, and the USD, this is the dollar. The NZD, this is the New Zealand dollar. The AUD obviously means the Australian dollar, and you can obviously take note of these abbreviations so that you know that whenever we speak about maybe the CHF, we're referring to the Swiss franc. When we say the GBP, that's the Great British Pound, right? So when we say it's the ZAR, you understand that this is the South African Rand, right? So you need to understand these abbreviations as you are embarking on your journey in trading. And then again, you know, you now have to go back to the market. So if we go back to the markets, as we did say, I did cover a little bit of that as well. So if you look at these pairs again, once again, we've got the CAD JPY. How you add these pairs is you can obviously go to your MetaTrader, drag it from the list on the side onto the charts. So you can just simply drag from there into the charts. Yes, so that's how you add it onto the chart. And again, if you don't have that pair over there, you double click at the end to add onto the list. And if you do want to open like a new window, as I did say, you can click on that currency and then obviously right click, and you can say chart window over there to obviously open a new chart, and you can you know, see the new chart coming up on your screen. And once that happens, then you do know that you can obviously do the same thing that we did earlier on, and you know, reload the same template that you did have, which is obviously saved as OctaFX clean. And this is exactly how you can add like new charts to the to your screen, right? So that's how you can add new currency pairs to your MetaTrader app, right? So bid and price, bid and ask prices. So the bid represents the price at which the forex broker is willing to buy from you, and the base currency in exchange for the code currency. So the bid price is the trader's selling price, and the ask represents the price at which the forex broker is willing to sell to you. The base currency in exchange for the code currency, right? So the bid and ask price is basically the prices that the broker gives to you in attempt to either buy and sell to you, as the explanation explains itself. So we are going to come to this example, right? So if you open you know, your MetaTrader, and you're willing to open a position, or to rather execute, this is what you're going to see. So you'll see these two lines, right? So the bid and the ask price, the difference between the two is what we call spread, right? So as I did say on the previous slide, so let's go back a bit to maybe refresh. So the bid represents the price at which the broker is willing to buy from you, and the ask price represents the price in which the broker is willing to sell to you, right? So now the difference between the two prices is called spread. So the higher the two prices are apart from each other, the higher the spread, and the tighter they become, the tighter the spread is. So Euro USD has a really tight spread because this is a highly traded currency pair, as I did say, which makes it you know, a fairly low spread currency pair, because the bid and the ask prices are really low. So this is an example of what the bid and the ask price is, and this is exactly what you're gonna see when you come into your charts. And then once again, the spread is the difference between the bid, which is the sell price, and the ask, which is the buy price of an instrument, as I did say. So we've got an example here, the dollar rate. So buy USD at N600, sell USD at N615, and the spread would be the N15. So so this is the difference. So what they did here is that you've got N600 and N615. So you minus the two together and you get N15, which is obviously now what the spread of that US that dollar rate would be. Right, and then lot sizes. I spoke a little bit about lot sizes on the previous slide when I did speak on the MT4, and I did show you where to find that as well. So lot size is the amount or quantity of a trade that you buy or sell. It's sometimes called your position size or trade size, as I did mention earlier on. So lot size, so there's a table here that helps you understand these lot sizes and stuff. So for a standard lot, that's 100,000 units. So that's a representation of a 1.0, which means that's $10 per pip. So that's $10 on the value of the pip. So if you're taking a standard lot, on each pip movement, that costs you $10. Or if you're taking a standard lot, if the market moves like a pip in your direction, you're profiting $10. A pip against your direction, you're losing $10. So that's 100,000 units, right? So in units, that's 100,000 units. And with the mini lots, that's 10,000 units, and that's a 0.10, and that's obviously $1 per pip. And with the micro lot, that's 1,000 units, that's a 0.01, and that's a 0.10 per lot per pip. Sorry. So that's how you calculate lot sizes. This is important because this helps you understand risk management as well, which we're going to get into on our other webinars that we're going to have, right? So you need to understand how this lot size calculator works, because this helps you get to understand fully how to obviously trade and how to obviously maximize your profits and also minimize your losses in the Forex industry. Okay, so this is really important to also understand. Now, pips and points. So a pip, which is known as percentage in point or price interest point, represents a measure of the change or movement in a currency pair. It is represented by a single digit move in the fourth decimal place in a typical Forex quote, as you can see even on the screen. So this is the example that we do have. So 1 pip is equivalent to 10 points and 20 pips is equivalent to 200 points, right? And again, we've got, typical pairs that we did right over there that you can obviously look at as well. So these points in movements are really important to understand as well as we are trading. Okay, so please do drop a comment down below and let me know if you're still following. I can see Lee is saying I'm still with you. Or Chuku from Nigeria, welcome, man. Day4 says join a bit late, but I'm following. And Walter says I got you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, guys. Now this is how to calculate your points and pips, right? So this is pips and points. This is how to calculate your pips. So typical pips, you start calculating from the fourth digit after the decimal point, right? So we've got an example here of EuroCAD. So we've got 1.4705. So if EuroCAD increases 10 pips in value, which would be 1.4705 plus 0.0010, that would be 1.4715 because it increased 10 pips in value. So look at how the difference now changes, right? It didn't move from 1.4705 to 1. Or maybe to 1. I don't know, like 10 points from that 4. But look at how these pips are being added, right? So you add a 0.0010, right? That's how you then add 10 pips into this equation. So the easiest way that I can simply explain this to you is that you look at the last points of these numbers, right? The last two numbers of these values. So we've got 1.4705 plus 10 pips. Then you can add that 10 onto that 0.5 at the end, and then you get that 1.4715. Now the second example, so if it decreases in value, you subtract that 0.10 at the end. So 705 minus 0.10, that would give you 695, right? So that's exactly what you're gonna get. Now let's look at more examples to actually understand that. So GBP JPY increases 10 pips in value. So you've got 153.20, right? So after the point, after that point 20, that's now when you can start adding. So plus that 0.10, then you get 153.30. So that's how you calculate it, right? And then if it decreases in value, then then you obviously subtract from that 0.10. So that's going to be minus 0.10. You're going to have 153.10. I hope that really makes sense. So that's how we can best explain that. And now on gold as well. So you can also look at this example on gold, right? So I mean, for typical pairs, so this is important to also note, right? So this is for typical pairs. You start calculating from the fourth digit after the decimal point, right? And for JPY pairs, you start calculating from the second digit after the decimal point. So for metals, you start calculating from the first digit after the decimal point, right? So you need to note this down. So you need to note this down, right? So you need to understand this as we are going through this. Now, if gold increases 10 pips in value, then you start counting from the first digit after the decimal point. So the first digit would be 0.10. So then you would have 1776.9, right? If it decreases 10 pips in value, then you're gonna have what? You're gonna have 1774.9, right? And that's exactly what we do have. So you need to note these, that you start calculating from the first digit for metals, and for JPY pairs you start calculating from the second digit, and for typical pairs after the fourth digit. So this is very, very important to note as you are learning how to trade. Now, moving on, so this is the promo code that you can use to obviously be able to get the the 100% deposit bonus, as I did say on the beginning of our webinar. So do ensure that you take this down and use it, and you can use this code until the 1st of June, and it can only be used once. So please do take a screenshot, or please do write it down on the side, and ensure that you do use this promo code to maximize your profits in the forex industry. And now we've got a Q&A session. I hope you guys enjoyed today's session. Hope you guys enjoyed. I've been seeing positive comments over there, and I hope you guys have been able to learn. So I've got 4 questions for you on the screen here. So the first question is, what is the total amount traded in the forex markets daily? So please do drop your response and your answer in the comment section. So what is the total amount traded in the global forex market daily? Please drop your response and your answers on the comment section, so I can see that you guys have been following and that you guys have been really learning from the things that I've been teaching you on today's webinar. So yes, what is the total amount that is traded in the global markets and the global forex markets on a daily? So drop a comment down below, let me know what is the total amount that's traded. Drop a comment down below, let me know what is the total traded. What is the total traded? So he says 6 billion. You're wrong. That's not what we said. That's not what we said. You're close. You're close. You're close. You're close. You're close. Someone else? Is there anyone else? Is there anyone else? You're very close. You're very close. Oh, I thought you had said 6 trillion. Oh, 6 billion is actually very, very far from the response. But 6 trillion isn't too far. But that's still not the correct response. Is there anyone else that still remembers what we did say? They 7.5 trillion dollars every single day. You were right, or stays in. So stays in got it right. So you've got about 7.5 trillion dollars circulating in the markets every single day. And number 2, the next question is, which currency comes first in a currency pair? I covered this with you guys, and I ensured that you guys got to understand this in its full essence and in its full nature. So which currency comes first in a currency pair? Please do drop a comment, let me know. Do drop a comment, let me know. So which currency comes first? So congratulations, Ostatin, you got that response right. Is there someone else that can give us a response to this? Which currency comes first in a currency pair? We've got two types of currency pairs in a currency pair, and I did cover those. So please do let me know which one comes first in a currency pair. Which one comes first in a currency pair? As I wait, yes, as I wait. Which one comes first in a currency pair? As I wait, as I wait. As I wait. Which one comes first, guys? Which one comes first? Which one comes first? The base comes first. You are so right. You are so right. Yes, you are so right. That's beautiful. At what price are buy trades executed in the market? At what price are buy trades executed in the market? At what price are buy trades executed in the market? Come on, guys. I hope you guys have been listening. 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 At what price are buy trades executed in the markets? Yes. As I wait for your response. As I wait. Um, okay. At what price? At what price? So I gave you two prices. Yes, you're right. You're right. Cat, select or therefore you guys got it right. Yes, I gave you two prices. At what price are buy trades executed in the Forex market? Does this promo code count if already made a deposit? Yes, it actually does count. You can still apply the promo code to get your 100% deposit. You can still get the promo code, and you can also send an email to OctaFX, and they will attend to you accordingly. Okay, so at what price are buy trades executed in the Forex market? I'm gonna wait. This is something we spoke about as well, so please don't forget. I gave you two prices that we spoke about. Two prices that we spoke about. So as I wait, guys, come on. This is the second last question. Second last question. Second last question. Second last question. There's a beautiful audience here, and I'm very sure that you guys can give me an answer to this. I'm very sure of that. I'm very, very, very sure of that. So, at what price? At what price are trades being executed in the forex markets? At what price, guys? So I gave you guys two prices, guys. I did give you guys the ask and the bid price. So the ask price is where the buy prices, the buy trades are being executed, and the bid is where the sell trades are being executed, and that's what we had spoken about. Okay, so please don't forget that. Please do note it down. Please do note it down. We did speak about that. Please do note it down. Yes. And then if gold is valued at 1834.6 and decreases in value by 40 pips, what will be its current value? This has to be the easiest. This was the last one we did. This was the last one we did. This was the last one we did together. This was the last one we did together. This has to be the easiest. So if gold is valued at 1834.6 and decreases by 40 pips in value, what will be its current value? What will be its current value? What will be its current value? Marcus, you're so right. That's 1794.6. Congratulations to you. You got that response right. And our answers are complete. And thank you so much, guys. You guys got that so right, and I am very happy and pleased to have you. Um, this is a Q&A session, so I'm going to open up the floor to your questions. So if you do have any questions, please do type them down before we come to the end of our session. If you do have any sort of questions, just kindly send them through to me. Um, and let me respond to your questions before we we end the session. So just kindly send them through to me right now. Yes, you're right. 1794.6. You guys are so right. Thank you so much for that. So kindly send me your questions right now. If you do have any questions, just send them through to me. Let me respond to them quickly before we end today's session. Before we end today's session, just send them through, send them through, send them through, send them through, um, send them through to me. Um, please send them through. If you've got any questions, please send them through. If you've got any questions, please send them through. So if you don't have any sort of questions, I will move on swiftly. But before that, let's see. The amount of money traded in the Forex market, also known as the foreign exchange market, varies on a daily basis and is difficult to estimate with complete accuracy, according to the Bank for Intern. Well, so we did give out the number of trillions in dollars that circulate in the market on a day-to-day basis. So I'll just skip swiftly because that's not a question. But thank you so much for that comment. But we do have that $7.5 trillion, liquidity that circulates in the forex markets on a day-to-day basis. So if there's no questions, we're going to move on swiftly. So what is coming up next is we've got advantages of the forex markets, and that's happening this coming Wednesday. So please do join us as well. So we've got advantages of the forex markets. I will post as well, the times and the schedules on my stories, so you guys must keep looking for that, and that's what we have on our next session. But other than that, thank you so much, guys, for joining on today's session, and you guys have been an amazing audience, and thank you so much. I hope and I pray that this really did help you, and peace out. Thank you so much, guys.